I'm floating out to sea. Yeah, contrary to popularly, I ain't invincible.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today I'll be installing the 2018 Plus SubiSpeed sequential fog bezels, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to go about it. This is my 2018 base Subaru WRX, and just want to give you a little quick overview of what came with the package, and I'll also include a link in the description box. So this was a little bit under 200 bucks. It includes the two bezels. It includes this, which looks like a mess, but just imagine an L. And I also purchased this additional add-on, which is like $5. I think it was like a quick connect piece or something like that. But honestly, I don't think you need it, and I don't know if I could return it, but oh well. And it also includes some T-taps and zip ties. So before we start, on the long rod, so the long wire here, it actually had two prongs, or like teeth, right? But following the instructions, I took off the bottom part. So before you even start, I recommend doing that, and I'll explain in further detail later. Another thing too I recommend is I'll put on screen this LED module. So I'll show you guys the install without the module and just the OEM module that's already currently on the car, and you'll see the hyper flash, and then with this installed, it should fix that problem. So with that, guys, we're gonna start with the install. If you don't know how to take off your front bumper, I'll put a link down below for the front bumper removal, but that's the first step in this process. So once you removed your front bumper, you're going to go to the back side, and you're going to take a look at the OEM wire, which looks like a Y. One is connected to the turn signal, the other one is connected to the fog light. What you're going to do, what I found best, is you twist this off to expose the bulb, and just press it with the tool so that you could release this. So we're going to use this harness here, and we're going to connect it with the SubiSpeed wires over there. And then you're going to also use a 10mm socket wrench to remove these two pieces, and same thing on the other side. And then after that, just pop off your bezels here. You know, a lot of people they actually look up how to remove this, but it's actually quite easy. Just grab it here, and you could essentially just yank off your bezel. So let's get on it. Once you removed the turn signals, I recommend putting the light bulbs back into the turn signal housing here, and also put the bolts back on as well, so that way you don't lose it. So you know, just in case if you want to go back to stock later down the line. So with that, we're going to move on to the actual install of the bezel. So you can skip the step, but I want to visualize, so I prefer to have it on first, just so that I could see where the wires and everything are going. And so I placed the bezel on already, and the wire is going to be fed through this area. So just to quickly show you on the other side. So this is how the bezel is from the front. This is how it looks like from the back with this wire. So when you install it, instead of feeding it through the original OEM section here, you're gonna actually feed it through this part. So once you do that, we're gonna move on to the mess, the spider web. Alright guys, so this is the wire fully extended out, and this is how the layout is going to be once it's installed onto your car. So this side is going to go onto your left side, which is your passenger. This is going to go on your driver's side, and that portion is going to be fed up to your battery terminal and to plug into your car itself. So just to note as well, this is an extension. It's like a button, so if you guys could see it. So SubiSpeed had this, so that way you could switch it back and forth between sequential to blinking. And honestly, I don't like this extra wire. I think it's great and all, but I'm gonna zip tie this away, and I'm gonna keep it sequential. So let's start by feeding the wire through. This is the not so fun part because I hate wires. Alright guys, so this is where the fun part starts. Once you've fed the wire through here, I just left it on the side for now, but what you're going to be doing is installing the black part to the new fog bezel, and then there's going to be a gray part which is dangling there. One side will be just there, it's not going to be connected to anything, and the other one is going to be connected to the OEM piece here. So I'll show you what it looks like after. So this is how it looks like with the wire installed, and before you install the or you clip on the other side, I recommend keeping it loose so you could feed it through your front bumper, and then you could zip tie it accordingly to tuck away the wires. Alright guys, so just wanted to show you, this is how I zip tied the left side, just to bundle together all of these wires. I fed it through this piece here, and I used a different color zip tie just so that I could know where to feed the wire through, and just to show you guys as well. So it's not tightened in all the way just yet, but once I finalize everything, this will be tightened. And then this side, same thing. And now we move to the top portion. So there's two wires that you'll see, one black, one red. The black wire goes to the battery, the negative terminal, and then the red one goes to right here. So you'll be feeding it into this piece right here. So you see this piece right here, so we broke off the bottom portion and we're just going to feed it right into this piece right here. So now that you have all this extra wiring, you could tuck it however you'd like. I'm just gonna zip tie and tuck it all away so that way the elements won't destroy it. Alright guys, so once you've installed everything, this is what's gonna happen. So hazard lights, fine. I'll just do a little quick run just to show you guys it's fine. See, it's blinking normally, both sides. However, when you turn it, it causes a short. So left and right. And the reason for that is because we're using LED lights, and I didn't know this. So LEDs use less energy, and the car thinks that there's a short or there's a disconnect, or the bulbs are out or something like that. So this is where this little baby comes in, and this will tell the car, hey, there's nothing wrong, let's fix it. So this is going to be installed on your driver's side. So I'm going to move on to the next step to show you guys how to install this, and hopefully we can fix this hyperblink issue. You're going to start off by removing this panel using a Phillips head screwdriver to remove this piece, and then you're going to pry out this portion so that way you can gain access to where the module is. Okay, so once you've pried it open, voila, it is right here, sitting snug, and we're going to be replacing this with the LED module. Alright, so now that I've gotten the LED module put in, it was a bit of a pain in the butt. So I snipped the little plastic piece that holds the module up in place, and I just left it dangling. I hate that piece. So let's see how the car is now. Good and good. So let's go check outside. Awesome. Alright, so now I'm going to put everything back together and give you my final thoughts and feedback. Alright, so final thoughts on the 2018 and up CiviSpeed DRL fog bezels. First and foremost, they look nice. I really like them. Price tag I don't necessarily agree with, given the install and how easy it is to pop in and out. My biggest fear with having these on is other people stealing it. Install wise, it wasn't too bad. Taking off the front bumper was the biggest pain, especially if you're doing it by yourself. But all in all, guys, I really like this. For those of you guys who have 2018 and up base premium Subaru WRXs, or you guys have the 2015 to 2017 base premium WRXs and you guys did a front bumper swap, I think this is a good addition to your aesthetic appeal. Of course, the other thing I'm missing is headlights. I do want the SubiSpeed V1 headlights, or maybe in the near future blacken these out to have it match the fog bezels. But overall, I really like it. I do want to go the full sequential route in the near future. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope it helps you out. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.